So today we're looking at perimeter. And what is perimeter? Well, perimeter is just the distance around the outside of an object. It doesn't matter how that object looks, doesn't matter what kind of shape it's got, the perimeter is always just the distance around the outside of it. So we take this shape, for example, okay, it's almost like a little arrow. We want to find the perimeter. We just need to find the distance all the way around the outside of that shape. So if we start over here in the corner, we go along that first length, we've got 10 centimeters, we go down the next one, we've gone along another 6, down there we've gone along another 3, and finally plus another 8 centimeters brings us back to where we started. So that gives us a total distance then of 27. Okay, we need to make sure that we start from the same place that we finish in. So looking then at some more examples, we're going to find the perimeter of the following shapes. So again, shape doesn't matter, perimeter is always the distance around the outside of the shape. So let's give us some numbers to work with. Let's look at the sides, and we're going to start up there in the top right. So if we go along the top bit, we've got along 5 centimeters, plus another 7. If we come down to the bottom left corner, we've got another 4. And then right back up to where we started, we've added on 12 more. So that gives us a total perimeter of 28. Looking at this kind of L-shaped thing, give us some numbers. Again, we're going to start up in the top right corner. Our perimeter is just the distance around the outside. So if we work kind of counterclockwise again, we've got 12 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 8 centimeters plus another 5 plus 4 more plus 10, and that brings us back to where we started. So we add up all our numbers, that gives me 44 centimeters in total. Okay, looking at the next shape then. This one's slightly different. So here I'm telling you that the shape that we're about to see below has a perimeter of 31 centimeters, and we want to work out the bit that's missing. So again, it doesn't matter what the shape is, but I know that all of those sides should add up to give me the perimeter. So I'm going to write down as much as I possibly can. So my perimeter is equal so far to 3 plus 5 plus 10 plus 9 plus something. Okay, and I don't know what should go there, so we're just going to let that side there just be x just now. So x centimeters for its missing length. Sticking in the numbers that I do know, well, I do know that the perimeter is 31 centimeters. And I'm going to add up all the sides I've got so far. So far, the 3 plus 5 plus 10 plus 9 comes to 27. So 27 plus something needs to give me 31. Well, it's 27 plus 4 that we're missing. That's 4 centimeters. That's what should be heading down the bottom. So my missing side down there should just be 4 centimeters. If we move on, we can look at a rectangle, and I can tell you that the rectangle has a perimeter of 26. What are the lengths? Well, one of the things that we can take advantage of here is that when we're looking at rectangles, the up and down the way sides, okay, our vertical sides are the same length, and our horizontal sides are the same length. And we can see that with the little lines kind of crossing through them, just to show us that they are in fact the same. And so here, if we wanted to look at our perimeter, we would end up doing length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. And so that actually works out to be the same as 2 lots of length plus 2 lots of breadth. Okay, looking then at what we've got, our perimeter is equal to 2 lots of length plus, in this case, 2 lots of 9. And so we're going to try and substitute in the rest of our numbers, and we're going to go from there. So my perimeter should be 26. So I've got 26 is equal to 2 lots of the length plus 2 lots of 9, which is 18. And so I'm going to take away my 18 from both sides, and that leaves me with just 8 is equal to 2 lots of the length. 2 lots of what is 8? Well, 2 lots of 4 is 8. And so the length that we're missing here must just be 4. And the units we're dealing with are centimeters. So just to finish off, we'll put all our sides back on. And so we'll label all our sides, and we can see which one are which. And so we can see the two across from each other are the same. So our vertical sides are both 9 centimeters. Our horizontal lengths are both 4 centimeters.